welcome back to my channel. This is Akila James again, coming to you with another tennis video. Today I want to talk to you about I want to talk to you about tennis elbow. How to prevent tennis elbow. Tennis elbow and golfer's elbow is something that is very prevalent in today's sport of tennis. So many tennis players, whether you're recreational or pro, you suffer from tennis elbow. So the truth about tennis elbow is that you have pain on the outside of your elbow. So everything here, that's where you feel the pain. Tennis elbow is pain in the outer tendon. The body responds and says, I'm hurting, and so it gives you pain. People can think like you get tennis elbow from repetitive use, you can get tennis elbow from bad form. There's so many reasons as to why people do get tennis elbow, but I'm going to show you or tell you, educate you on the real. One way in which you can prevent tennis elbow is by stretching. So before you play your matches or after you play your matches, before you play tennis, you're supposed to warm up before. Get a really good warm up and warm up all parts of your body. Now, one way you can warm up this muscle right here is by doing this. Hold that for a few seconds. Do this. Hold that for a few seconds. And you can really get that going. Do this right here. Just for a few seconds, just to make sure that you're warming up and stretching out these parts, those tendons. I'm no doctor, by the way. Some of these tendons surrounding the big tendon, which is causing you pain, those tendons needs to be strengthened. So you have to do certain exercises to strengthen those muscles. Another exercise you can do to prevent this from happening is this. I have a water bottle here, but you can use like a 2-pound dumbbell or a 3-pound dumbbell, and you have it out here. And you just go up and you go up and you go up, and you can feel it all here. And then you can do this, go up and you go up and you go up. Then you do this and you go down and you go down and you go down. And those are really like, this is therapy, but these are exercises that you can use so that you can prevent injuries from happening. A lot of times in your fitness journey, you're only doing like conditioning, you're only doing upper body, lower body, and you're forgetting injury prevention. Do your injury preventions, do your stretches, do your exercises so you can prevent any kind of injury from happening. Number 2, another thing you can use are bands. You can do bands. I don't have any bands right now, but just do this. And also rotate here, rotate there, rotate here, rotate there, and that will help. Use bands. Use bands. You do these here. I mean, this is just for injury anyway. Anything. Sometimes you can have a tennis racket. Hold on. So this is not my tennis racket, as you know, but you can have a tennis racket and you can do these. This right here. Then you can go here. You see tennis players doing this a lot. It's really just to warm up the wrists, and you don't realize but you're warming up those tendons. So use your bands. Number 3, doing ice baths and doing Epsom salt soaks when you're finished exercising. Make sure you repair that body. Even foam rolling out your arm right here, using the Theragun, using these things that will help you to relieve any kind of buildup that is causing that to give you pain. Number 4, one thing is, a lot of people, when you get ready to make contact with the ball, you really tighten up at the, like, look at my fingers, you're tightening up so tight. Everything is so tight. Relax. Don't you know less is more in this game? Less is more. Relax that wrist, relax that arm. Don't tighten it up. Don't do that. When you do that, you create tension. Have a loose grip. Just remember, like, it's fine. Like, be natural. Don't feel like you have to play like this. Don't be robotic. Number 5. Now, this is up and down and all around, okay? One would say you should play with a lighter racket. I don't know how good that is, because sometimes when you play with a lighter racket, you want to increase your tension in your racket. I'd say if you are gonna play with a stiff racket, because a lot of times a stiff racket, you're not doing too much with your arm. People with stiff rackets would have hard strings and they would have high tension. My thing is, string your racket as low as 48 pounds and have your strings as soft as, I don't know, natural gut. I know it's a lot, but really when you're thinking about your health and you're getting older, you do not at all want to have this annoying injury. A lot of times what helps this injury too is just like 6 months off, 3 months off. Why would you want to do that? You know what I mean? So understand that I'm not going to tell you what kind of racket to choose, whether you do stiff or light. Make sure that the tension is low and the strings are soft. That's big, because you don't want when you contact the ball, there's a vibration in your arm. Number 6, I believe. So there's some squishy balls or like a tennis ball, and you could just take it and just squeeze it, and that also will build up the muscles around that area. So you can just do this right here. I will build it up immensely. So another thing I want to say is, who usually gets tennis elbow? I'd say people who take long breaks off, so they don't play consistently twice a week, 3 times a week. They play like 1 week, 4 times a week, and then take off 3 months, and then come back, plays really hard, like 2 hours for like twice a week. And those kind of inconsistencies, body is not used to such, you know, pressures, I shall say. The body is not accustomed to that. The body likes routine. So if you're gonna play once a week, play once a week. If you're gonna play twice a week, play twice a week. But to go from up and down and all around, and then the duration of the time you're playing is way too long for your body, especially when you don't warm up, that can really cause you to get injuries. I would say find a consistent schedule for you to play tennis, but also know your limit. Know, like, if you can only put in an hour or in half an hour, put in the best hour, best half an hour. Also warm up. Don't try to hit the serve as fast as you can. Don't try to hit the forehand or backhand as fast as you can. Take your time and gradually get into this. So those are 6 tips on how to prevent yourself from getting tennis elbow. I really hope that helped you a little bit. Let me know in the comment section, do you have tennis elbow? Do you know anybody that has tennis elbow? What do you do for your tennis elbow? Let's just talk about it. Let's just have a chit chat. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Reach out in my community. See ya. Bye.